afternoon and welcome. Glad you could make it today. So let's jump right in and talk about CES 2026. And this will be part 2 on Go for Lunch for January 20th, 2026, brought to you by GoFor Technology. I'm Roger Harmon, your host, and we're here to make your technology work for you. Well, it is National Cheese Lovers Day. So if you love cheese, have some today. Celebrate National Cheese Lovers Day. So we're back at the Consumer Electronics Show that occurred 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas. So we're going to talk about some Apple-related products as well as some consumer-related products. So the first thing we have here is the Drio Misting Fan. Now this is designed for indoors, so you might be thinking that what is the water going to do as it comes out of the fan? Is it going to drip on my floor? No, it's not. It evaporates before it gets to your floor. So it tracks you in the room and it increases velocity when you move away from it. It, of course, has an app, and it will be updating its software as they make improvements. So let's see what that looks like. So Drio is the #1 brand on Amazon for space heaters, and they also make other products. So let's get down here where it shows how this moisture is distributed. So it has this high-speed fan and the water supply here. So it creates a very fine little mist that doesn't cause any puddles in your house. So that's the way it works, and it's very interesting. So Apple is rumored to have a touch screen coming out maybe as soon as fall of 2026 on the MacBook. You can get one now, well, not quite now, in quarter 2 in the spring for $139. So here's the way it works. It just snaps on your screen magnetically. You plug it into the side of your MacBook, and it has a little stop there so you can't close the screen. It has a kickstand so you can have a little more support when you're drawing on it. It comes with a stylus, so you can, if the way you're used to using an iPad, you can now use your MacBook. And it comes on all the MacBook models. This is supposed to show you that it comes on the MacBook Pro 14 and 16 inch and the MacBook Air 15 and 13 inch, but it doesn't want to work for me. So here's what it looks like. It's a transparent piece of glass, and it just magnetically attaches to your screen. Your Mac screen already has magnets in it, so you can scroll, you can select, you can draw, and there you go. That's how it fits on. And then you plug it in to the side of your Mac and you touch the screen. So it works with all your applications. Isn't that cute? So you can draw on it with a program like SketchUp. You can use it for game playing. You can use it as a portable whiteboard, and it will maximize your productivity. So it's $139 including the stylus, and I think that's a pretty good deal. Next we have the Clicks Power Keyboard. So here it is. It attaches by your MagSafe on your iPhone and gives you a real tactile keyboard underneath. So if you like the old BlackBerry style keyboards, this is for you. It has a built-in 2,150 milliamp battery, which will charge your iPhone, which has probably got about a 4,600 milliamp battery, about to 25%. It has an adjustable LED backlight, and it will be available in the spring for $79. The ESR CryoBoost Foldable 3-in-1 Magnetic Charging Station for $99. And this is what it looks like. Looks like we went backwards here, so we'll just catch up. There we go. So it does MagSafe charging, fast charging. That's 25 watts. So it has a cooling system so it doesn't overheat your phone. You put your Apple Watch back here, and then you put your AirPods here in the middle, and it charges everything. It will do a 30-minute charge in, I should say 60% charge in 30 minutes. And that is a nice little device. It folds up very compactly for travel, and it even includes your power transformer. So unlike other products today. Hi, Bob. Hi, Alice. Now, this is something for people that use the AAA and AA batteries. It's called the O-Station 2. And you can just drop these things in at the top here. There's 2 compartments, one for each size battery. And it costs $79. Or if you want a set of batteries with it, you get 24 batteries in the 2 different sizes, 12 each, for $127. So as you can see, it's a tower design. It doesn't overheat, it doesn't overcurrent, doesn't overvoltage, doesn't overcharge, and it doesn't short circuit. So you drop the batteries in the top here, and they come out here in this little tray, one for AAA, one for AA, and it charges the batteries in 2.5 hours as opposed to 3 to 4 hours for other battery chargers. So it'll charge any NiCad or lithium-ion rechargeable battery. So if you use a lot of batteries at your house, this is a very good way to save money. Hello, Leslie Ann from Portland. The Akara G350 security camera. So it has these cute little ears on it. It has 2 lenses, a telephoto, and a wide angle. It is a pan and tilt camera, so it can look around 360 degrees. And it will automatically track subjects. And I did it again here. I'm hitting the right. Here we go. And with the addition of a presence sensor, it will be able to tell if a person is standing, sitting, or lying down. So this would be a great way to monitor your elderly relatives to see if they are sleeping or if they're standing or even maybe they have fallen. So a very nice new camera that works with Apple Home. So this is a Narwhal mattress cleaner. Now, yours truly tried to clean a mattress with a Kirby vacuum cleaner once. Didn't work out too well. So this one uses pulsing to continuously clean the battery or the mattress, and it removes your dry skin and your dust mites. So you just move it around on the mattress, and it pulses and cleans your mattress, so you can have a healthier night's sleep. Here we have from the company called Clever Canine, a smart dog crate. So it will adjust the climate in the side, so it will make it cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. It has a 2-way video. As you can see, here's a screen here in the background, so you can see what your dog is doing, talk to your dog, and if your dog talks back, let us know about that. And it has a privacy screen, so at night you can close the screen and give the dog some privacy. And on top here, it has a sensor. You can't see it, but it will sense a smoke detector or a CO2 detector when they go off, and it will automatically open the door and give your dog a chance to escape. So it's coming out in the fall of 2026, and it's going to be priced between $600 and $2,000 depending on the size. Radio Shack is back. So our beloved Radio Shack stores, which we all used, I'm sure, at one time or other, the stores aren't exactly back. So let's see what the story is here. So they are back in some areas. They have authorized dealers. So if we look at this map here of stores, and there it comes. So you can see they are more prevalent on the East Coast and the Midwest in the Rocky Mountain states. However, there aren't any in Arizona. So these are Radio Shack authorized resellers. But they sell all sorts of different devices. They do audio. You can get a Radio Shack hoodie. They have backpacks and travel accessories, batteries, cables, converters, splitters, switches, computer accessories, including chairs and desks, and home and office accessories, including weather stations, security and surveillance, pet supplies, telephones. Then they have accessories for smartphones, USB flash drives and micro SDs, and toys and games. So there's lots of different things that are here. They kind of specialize in retro styled radios. Here you can see a radio and a turntable in a retro style, and portable radios in kind of a retro style. So all sorts of things that you can get now. But fear not, even though there's not a Radio Shack authorized reseller, in Tucson you can get them at Walmart, Best Buy, and Macy's, to name a few. So you can see here there's all sorts of things from the new version of Radio Shack. How about a paw port? So let's see what a paw port is. So a paw port is a pet door. So you can do it two different ways. They mount on the inside, or you can also have one that mounts on the outside for enhanced security. So they have a tag that goes on your pet's collar. So when the pet comes through the door, it knows it's your pet and it opens the door. So that means it won't be opening a door for anybody else's pet or any wild animal. You can see here it has a ramp for smaller dogs. It will mount in a wall, in a door, or even on glass. So if you have a glass window that's at floor height, you can even put it on the glass door. And it is available in lots of different colors. It's even bulletproof. So the bullets make a dent, but they don't penetrate. So not sure why you'd want it to be bulletproof, but that just shows you how secure it is. And of course it has a pet that will tell you where your pet is from the tracking collar. You can see here the signature series of 6 different finishes, and they start at $849. So the Ice Leopard is an ice dispenser, and there were many ice dispensers at CES this year, but this one looked interesting. So let's see if we can see the video.
Meet Ice Leopard's sleek design with a clear LED display. One-touch fast ice made easy. Ready for your morning coffee. Fresh bullet ice in just 5 minutes. Perfect ice for a refreshing lemon soda at lunch. Ideal for a vodka soda to end the day. Large ice bucket with a clear ice full alert. The removable ice bucket keeps ice cold for 4 hours. Take it anywhere from the kitchen island to the sofa, dining table, or home bar. From quiet mornings to lively family gatherings, Ice Leopard keeps every moment cooler and every drink just right.
So there you have it, the Ice Leopard. And as it mentioned in the video, it makes ice in as little as 5 minutes. So it uses what they call bullet ice, which would cool your drinks faster because of the hole in the middle. And there's the rapid ice rapid ice making. And you can take out the container and move it around the house, so you can have your built-in ice bucket. So I think these cost about $150, and they will be available later this year. So we have the Rokid AI glasses. So let's see what those are all about. So they are eyeglasses with a built-in camera. They have a built-in speaker right here. And they're pretty good looking. They're not too obvious. The camera does have a privacy indicator, so people will know that you are recording them. And they are light, 38.5 grams. You can get prescription lenses for them. Also, you can get different colored lenses, including blue blocking. They have an all-day battery, a 12 megapixel point of view camera, and you can talk to an AI assistant. So that's what they look like on. They have air-cushioned nose pads. So you can get any prescription. And they also do translation in 12 different languages, including Chinese, Japanese, German, Spanish, French, Vietnamese, Korean, Dutch, Italian, and Polish. So you can talk to people anywhere in those countries and understand what they're saying. And they will also do navigation. They will do photo recognition. You can use them for meeting notes. And I looked at some reviews, and these were pretty well reviewed. There were a lot of smart glasses at CES, but these seem to be one of the best. It has head gestures. The app where you can set things up. You can touch for AI, and you can hit this for the camera. And again, it has the privacy indicator so that people know when they are being recorded. You can make hands-free phone calls. It'll last for 12 hours all day. And they start at $299. Prescription or lenses start at $79. So fairly reasonable price for smart glasses. Now we have the CatLink self-cleaning cat litter box Open X. So I used the Amazon page to explain this because it shows the price. So these are available now. So you can see it is an open air. So apparently some cats are timid and don't like to go inside the cat litter box. So it's 15 days till you have to change the kitty litter. You can refill it without bending over because it's on these little legs here. And it has an anti-pinch switch because it does the top does go around when it's lifting. And it has incomplete gears, which are never fully closed, which is a safety feature for the cat. It has weight sensors, so you can use it with multiple cats, and you can tell which cat is in the litter box, and you can tell something about the cat's health. And it uses infrared sensors to know when the cat is in there. So that's the open top design again. And it's a large bin, 17 inches wide, so bigger cats will feel comfortable. And again, the Smart Care app will give you insights into the cat's health. And it will support multiple cats. Not sure how many more than 2, but at least 2. So that's the Cat Link. Now we have From Cats to Birds, the Birdfeed Hum Bloom. So here it is. Yeah, here's a camera and a motion sensor. So it has these 2 little red blossoms. So red will attract the hummingbirds. And it has a 4K 120 frame per second high-speed camera. And also the nectar monitor will let you know when you have to refill the nectar. It will identify 99% of hummingbird species. So if you see one there that it can't identify, maybe you've discovered a new species. So here's what the slow motion playback looks like with the 120 frame per second slow-mo. So that's pretty interesting. So they do have an 8% off if you sign up on their website. And I couldn't find the price. I think it's probably going to be around $200, $250. But I did find, speaking of bird finders, I did find, where is it? A review of bird finders, and there it is. So this is at consumertestersreviews.org. So if you go to consumertestersreviews.org, you can see this, and they've rated 5 of the most popular bird feeders with scores. So they're all first 3 here are all 9 or better. And this the one that they like the most, the #1 camera bird feeder, apparently is on sale right now, starting today, for $149 as opposed to $300. So if you want to capture regular birds, you might want to look at that. Now we have luggage that you can ride. So let's check that out. So you can carry this, you can tote it, or you can ride it. So the handlebars come up, the foot pedals come out, and off you go to gate 99. So it's a very clever little idea to get you across the airport. So I'm not sure what the difference is here. This one seems to have a larger opening than this one, a little smaller opening. So they're $900 or $800 and come in 2 colors here or 3 colors here. So that is your writing suitcase. Then we have Nosh. It's the most advanced autonomous cooking robot. So here's what it looks like. It has several different pieces, and it wants me to sign up here. So let's look at the different pieces. So it has the pan with a stirring shaft in here that stirs your food. Then it has the water and oil container. So you put your water and different oils in here. Then it has a place for 8 different spices in the spice tray. And then finally you have 5 different trays for the ingredients. So you put all these things together and you can command it to cook on a schedule so it can be ready when you get home. And so it's a interesting device, and it only costs $1,200 on the early bird pricing. So that looks like something that would fit into your lifestyle. You know about it. So if you have any questions or comments, please put those in the space there on YouTube. And do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the little bell so you'll be notified. And check your junk folder if you're not getting the GoFor Gazette, which should come out to you every Monday morning about 7 o'clock. I do have an email address that if you let me know, I will email it to you so you can put it in your contacts, and that should solve the junk mail problem. And tonight, the Tucson Macintosh User Group meets. The Zoom link is in your GoFor Gazette. Our guest speaker tonight is Allison Sheridan, talking about the Photos app. So if you use Photos, you're definitely going to learn something when you listen to Allison Sheridan's talk tonight. So it's 6 o'clock for the Ask Me Anything session and 7 o'clock for the general meeting. So let's see what you have to say here. So I knew Leslie Ann would want one of those bird feeders. And the ice maker is Leopard Ice. Oh, Leslie Ann already got it. Or Ice Leopard, I should say. Thanks, Leslie Ann. And Bob says thanks also. So that's going to wrap up our CES coverage for this year. There were lots and lots and lots of robots, humanoid robots. The general consensus was they're not ready for prime time. Many of them could dance. Some of them could do martial arts. Some of them could do gymnastics by doing rolls and even flips. But as far as doing everyday tasks, the ones that could do a few things were very slow, and the ones that tried to do everyday tasks, such as folding laundry, were also very slow and very inefficient at doing it. So they're under development. They are getting better every year, but probably not ready for your house. There's definitely some industrial applications where they can lift things. I saw one that could lift up to 125 pounds. So that would save a human from having back problems. So they probably will be deployed in industrial settings, warehouses, things like that. But the home robot, Rosie the robot, is not here yet. So Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you next week at high noon for another Go for Lunch. If you have any thoughts between then and now, you can call me or email me, and that information is coming up right now. Take care.